Observation log 010. I see everything, human creature. My lizard eye never blinks. Tonight, the air is heavy with the scent of your bodies. I walk among people who proudly display their flesh, on the streets, in gyms, in endless reflections of glass. I remain hidden in the darkness, though today I have taken on a female form. My steps are silent, my movements measured, my face, just like yours, smooth, a bit tired, with a shadow of anxiety in the eyes. No one pays attention to me, because I look like one of you. Just another figure in the crowd, another mask among hundreds of others. And yet, under the skin, I feel scales, and behind my gaze, a distance you cannot perceive. I observe you up close, and yet I am outside your world, invisible, even when I stand right next to you. Your scent suffocates me, and the neon lights sting my eyes. But despite this, I see your fragile bodies hurrying past me. The body, your new god and your greatest shame. It amazes me how you can worship and hate your own shell at the same time. I look into your faces as you pass me in haste, each of you wearing a mask, sometimes with pride, sometimes with fear, but most often with resignation. I watch as you touch your arms, fix your hair, check your reflection in your phone screen, as if your existence depended on it. I saw a woman staring at her reflection in a shop window, searching for confirmation that she deserves attention. I saw a man counting every muscle as if his worth depended on it. I saw a teenager skulking down the street as if he wanted to disappear under the layers of his hoodie and cap. Each of you carries a story on your skin that you do not want to tell. The body has become your project, your obsession, your battlefield. You constantly try to improve it, smooth it, fix it, hide it. You are ashamed of scars, stretch marks, wrinkles, as if they were proof of guilt. And at the same time, you put your body up for sale. On Instagram, in advertisements, in the glances of passersby. The body has become a currency you pay for attention, for a moment of illusory significance. I remember times when the body was just a tool. You didn't count biceps. You weren't ashamed of scars. The body was supposed to function, nothing more. But then came mirrors, myths of beauty, stories of gods who were perfect. You started to compare yourselves. You started to feel shame. Today, the body is no longer just flesh. It is a product to be improved, fixed, sold, advertised. Technology gives you new tools, skin smoothing filters, plastic surgeries, step counting apps, biohacking. The body becomes a project you can update like a phone, but the more fixes, the less of you remains. You call it progress, but I see that with every new improvement, you return to the most primitive fear, the one that makes you keep fighting for the acceptance of the herd and fear your own reflection. How pathetic. I watch as you clumsily try to love your bodies. Self-love, body positive, acceptance, beautiful words that were supposed to free you from shame. But you quickly turn them into merchandise. Love yourself became a slogan on a $10 t-shirt. Accept your body, the tagline of a new cream's ad campaign. Even the revolution was sold in colorful packaging. And so, another mask was born. You say, I love myself as I am, while at the same time a filter smooths your face. An app reshapes your figure, and in the background, thoughts creep in that you're still not good enough. This is not love. This is a transaction, a Vanity Fair in pastel colors. And when fatigue, illness, or overweight appears, instead of looking for the cause, you call it acceptance. In reality, it's just resignation. Because it's easier to say, that's just how I am, than to truly take care of yourself. It's easier to stick on a hashtag self-love than to look in the mirror without a filter and admit that what you see hurts. Do you see how deeply you can deceive yourself, human creature? How rotten you are inside? Answer. Answer me. You have forgotten that the body does not need your slogans. It needs movement, care, attention. But you prefer to sell the illusion of self-love instead of experiencing it. This is not liberation. It's just another chain, only more colorful. How human and how disgusting. You try to control it. Discipline, restrictions, starvation, training to exhaustion. The body is supposed to be proof of your willpower. But the more you try to tame it, the more it slips out of your control. It hurts. It gets sick. It demands attention. It reminds you of its fragility. Scars, smells, touch, pain. Everything is written in muscles, in skin, in bones. You can forget what you've been through, but the body remembers. Because when your mind escapes into illusions and lies, the body always tells the truth, even when you'd rather not hear it. And yet, it's just a container. We made you from clay, from mud, from our own experiments. We gave you bodies that were meant to be tools, simple, functional, sufficient for survival. We did not foresee that you would make them both gods and curses. And when the end comes, the body decomposes, disappears, returns to the earth. And you, with all your pride, shame, effort, remain only a memory in the minds of others. Between us speaking, is there still hope? Maybe it would have been enough to simply be. But that's no longer my concern, hominid. And my scales will not miss your touch. End of observation log 010. Voice print unchanged. Location urban sector. Classification main human habitat. Return to the cavern. Late night Earth-based time. Log closed.